Keep my distance. Now my health is at the same place? Really? Oh, my health popped up then. Oh, it's under the O now. So you lose like a tiny amount of health, like maybe 5%. It's really small, but you do lose it. And then as a result, somebody becomes healthy again, and they run away, and your reputation is repaired. Okay, well now my reputation is very manageable. Not only can I kill thugs, but I can heal the sick pretty easily in order to repair it. Which also has the upside of the fact that I'm healing the sick, which is nice. Hey, some white whip. Do I still have white whip on here? No, I dumped that too. I'm just gonna leave it for here, for now. It occurs to me I should have checked here first, right? What if the Haruspex is just in this guy's house? And I'm gonna feel really silly. Hi, have you seen the Haruspex?
Yep.
Hi, Clara. Noticed me watching you yesterday? I'm sticky. Why were you watching me? Sorry, I often do this. I'm curious. I like meddling and all sorts of things I'm not supposed to meddle in. I guess that's why they call me a thief. And why do they call you a thief? Yes, I do get called a thief. But I have no idea why. I haven't stolen anything. It's definitely not true. Perhaps you're going to steal something. Make sure you do it carefully. So I'm getting shamed for a crime I haven't committed yet? You're a funny fellow.
Yep.
You're bothering me. I want to be alone. Bothering you? That's odd. Damn it. Sticky, where's the Ripper? You probably know because you live here and you meddle with stuff you don't want to meddle with. That people don't want you to meddle with. But why won't you meddle for me? I just want you to meddle a little bit. I'm leaving the district a little bit. That's Sticky's house. I'll check this house, then I'll loop back around. I've got to at least stay in the area and kind of at least hope that that's where the... what's his name is. I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have kept the empty bottles in my inventory so I don't accidentally fill them with something else and then lose track of them. There is nothing after that point, right? Yeah, it's always that one. Got myself a bullet. Here comes the disease. Well, this is a different variation of my house looting. I've done the thieving from normal people thing. And I've done the shoot the looters, then just grab everything because there's nobody else besides the other looters thing when I was the Haruspex. Now I'm looting plague houses for the first time in the campaign. I don't like it. It's not an improvement. This is not a good time at all. Some of the stuff's alright. God, the cloud looks like it's right here. It is right here. Cool. I don't think I looted the one that was up here. Nope. Ah!
Just wash your hands of it.
What strange manifestation is this? What are you doing here? Ah, I see. You must have materialized straight out of those whiffs of mist. You're being hunted, Ripper. Beware, they're closing in. Ripper? Me? How did I get a shameful nickname like that? Probably because of all the organs you rip out of people. Wasn't it you who stole Simon's body? You certainly didn't do it in order to bury him. You're holding a freshly sharpened scalpel. I've never touched Simon. In fact, I never even met him. But if you tell the Bachelor that I've stolen his body and that I'm here, I'll be in a lot of trouble. A patrol will be dispatched here at once and my mission will end in failure. Indeed? The Bachelor is very close. He won't hesitate to shoot, and you are unarmed. You know what? Don't tit them off. I'm not planning anything evil. Wait. Forget it. You're not going to believe me anyway, so look here. If you don't turn me over, I'll give you my concoctions. They're good, you'll see for yourself. Or are you really unaffected by the disease? I'll take your concoctions. You'll make more, and I'll hand these out to the poor. Are they in my inventory? Drugs. Yay, that's one of the inventories that's not very full right now. Bullets. Let's get out of here before the cloud arrives. They'll get me all the same. How am I supposed to work in this pandemonium? Tomorrow's another day. It's too early to despair. I think that's the end of the quest. The Haruspex has asked me to keep his whereabouts a secret. Someone is trying to track him down. This means there is something he's afraid of after all. Wonder what I should say to the Bachelor. So we still need to go back to the Bachelor. Is that... Wait, is that the kid? Hi. What are you doing walking around here? Don't you see there's danger on all sides? And what are you doing here? There's a schmouter I want to test. If you fall ill and swallow it, chances are you'll be cured. But I've got to check that first. See, I'm running a real clinical test here. Give it to me, kid, and run from here quickly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do-do-do-do-do. I feel like I tried to find that kid when I was the Bachelor and couldn't find him. I think he came up in a story point previously. That was neat. And he's perfectly framed as being by the door to the Haruspex, so you are somewhat likely to find him, I guess. I've got a schmouter. That's not even one of the quests, it's just a side detail. Time. Precious time is slipping through my fingers, wasted on trifles. Have you found this Ripper? No, I haven't seen him. You probably didn't look hard enough. He's bound to be hiding somewhere. I've searched every room and every house. I listened to the banging of doors inside. I would even light my lamp. And now, the wick is all gone. There was no one here. Oh, great. So I've wasted several precious hours because of that bloody sod, and I still haven't obtained any dead tissue. Take heart, dead tissue will soon be no short supply. Enough for you and for everyone walking these streets. I decided not to surrender the Haruspex to the Bachelor. Their ardent feud may be of use one day, as long as the two keep one another in check. They are no threat to me. Besides, I get the feeling they both may prove helpful to my cause one day. I'm supposed to talk to Ava? Like, these both point to Ava, but they also point to the Bachelor in turn?
Do as much good in the world as the appearance of truth does evil.
But unfortunately, I don't think I can get Ava to turn around. I think Ava... I mean, I can't get the Bachelor to leave right now, I don't think. I'm not sure how I'll manifest. I don't know. We'll see. I'll get to Ava, and we'll see if it makes me then go right back to the Bachelor, which would really suck. In the meantime, I'll also keep an eye out for any medical facilities on the walk there. So I'm at the Bachelor's house. Let's recap my little trip here. Came here, got 3 neomycinium, which is the one that cuts your infection level in half. And then I used them, and then also used some coffee to offset how much exhaustion had built up as a result of that, and some bandages because it hurts my health. Then I went down here and got 3 more of them, so I still have 3 neomycinium here. And then when I went did a lap around the town theater, probably should have done the park again, but I didn't. I'll do that on the way back, I guess. And then I went around this area a little bit. Just the basics, which is that you walk in, and you walk into this backyard, then you walk up and down here, and then through here, and it's just like a bunch of garbage cans if you do the little, like, cross-shaped pattern here. And down to here. Every single one of them had water in it. I mean, a bottle in it that I could fill with water. That was a surprise. So, I guess it's probably because I've been so busy around this part of the map with this character in a way that I'm not used to, and I don't have as many reasons to come all the way over here. So I guess what happens is the game randomly generates loot in, I think every like 8 hours or something in all of the game's garbage cans, something like that. And I think that over time it adds additional loot, but I think it might not necessarily take away what's already there. So the weird outcome there was that, yeah, since I haven't been here much, I guess every single garbage can had loot in it, which was a surprise. I got one lockpick I traded for with the girls. I've got 23 revolver ammo. I'm up to 34 drinks. There's my 3 new mycelium I traded for a beta tablet. These guys are, this one's really good. That's a 40 and -1. That's the type of stuff I would craft when I was the Haruspecs. This one sucks. 20 and -8. It's a bummer. 22 yellow pills, 17 sleeping draughts, 13 bandages. Things are building up. It was a somewhat lucrative walk around. Ava, will you talk to me?
I've seen the angel of death by the window.
Why have you come? What do you want from me? Ava, sweet Ava, tell me, where is your Daniel gone? He's working. He's fighting the sand plague with selfless abandon. He's here and there, setting up the town's defenses against the disease, going around and assigning tasks, inquiring, gathering materials, observing, reflecting. He's preparing to quell the disease and stop the epidemic. Does he know a man named Reuben? That would be out of line for me to ask, Clara. Reuben has vanished under mysterious circumstances. Some people say the Shabnak killed him so she could devour Simon's body. Others say Reuben himself. Well, people say lots of things. Why are you asking? He's in danger, Ava. Anna Angel wants to inform on him. I must warn him. He's in the warehouses now, on the north side, at Reuben's secret dissecting room. Nobody knows he's there. He strictly forbade me to tell anyone. I myself don't know which warehouse the secret place is at. And did he tell you how to contact him? In case of an emergency? Because this is the case. Yes, he did. At the door, you'll need the secret knocking code. 2 quick and sharp knocks. Pause. Then a heavy one. Then 2 more short ones. When they ask who's there, say the water is still. Thank you, sweet Ava. Now I can tell him everything I need to.
My lacquer is cracking, see?
Do you hear these silvery tinkling things on my chest? They're not keys, they're not bells, they're my hooks. Tell me about the bachelor. Why? I don't hear any tinkling. You speak strangely. Ava, oh Ava, I know of you this. You love the bachelor more than your life. Will you agree to touch me, to brave the depths, to answer my questions candidly and without prejudice? The moment his boots stepped on the dusty soil of our roads, the moment he took a deep breath of our air, the moment his shadow fell on the cobbles of our town, I knew that my life had changed, and that it was approaching its acme. He has come, and now I live for his sake. Why do you love him so much? He came here to witness a genuine miracle. He believes he will find here what he would never have found at the capital. He had been searching, and lo, fate brought him to my door. He is better than anyone who ever walked this earth. But because there's a great chasm between you and him. Isn't that great? Is it that great? Not really. He longs for miracles. He needs living evidence of the impossible. Yet was this not what I used to brood on daily and nightly? Was this not the reason I shed so many tears over our useless cathedral? What's wrong with your cathedral? You're asking me? You, who are called a saint, whose tender heart ought to know the answers to such questions. Why, you're just testing me. I'll tell you. Look at the place where true miracles are meant to be happening. It's empty and dead like the shell of a bad nut. Are you hoping that it will come back to life? Of course I am. And you know, I feel that it's going to come back to life any day now. Now that you've all come here, you, the girl with miraculous hands, and here for a reason too. I'm sure that the cathedral will spring back to life very soon, for his sake, and I will help. Well, go on hoping then. Perhaps it will be just like you say. There's some progress. Poor girl, so in love with her own dream. I can go back to Katerina. Reuben and the Bachelor are hiding somewhere in the warehouses. I know the special knock and secret word, which will open the door. There we go. Yeah, stuff was stacking up on her. I was a little worried that she was going to direct me, that I was going to get redirected right back to the Bachelor again, then have to come back and loop around all over again. Not quite. We are actually bouncing back towards the Bachelor, assuming he's with Reuben, so he's just showing up multiple times in one day for us. Hey, we are arrived. And I just keep getting more shit. I reached 43 drinks for a moment there, but I actually found someone to trade for one tourniquet and one bandage on the way. It happens here and there, I suppose. Yeah. I've just been finding so many bottles. Hey Reuben, no Bachelor here today? Can I steal your shit? No. I don't think you can steal anything from houses that have people in them that matter. Oh my god, you're a fucking titan. What the hell? This is a it's just a really alien height difference for me because I've always been tall.
What is this disease?
What? Have you come here to intimidate me? Who are you, Clara the Harbinger? What do you want? Oh yeah, I didn't have to do the knock or anything, did I? I just walked in. I know everything's stock, Reuben. Tell me where Simon is. At first I even thought you might be him, you mountain of a man, you impossible man. I'm glad we're acknowledging that he's a weird titan. What? Who told you Simon was here? And wasn't he? Wasn't it you and the Bachelor who examined his body, trying to establish his cause of death? Looks like there's a whole conspiracy going on here. That's true. But Simon's body has been stolen. Do you understand? He's not where I examined him anymore. Why is Reuben misspelled? I mean, we know why. Because it just happens every now and then, I guess. True, except for the false part. Is that how you always lie, Reuben? Don't do it, you're rather bad at it, childishly bad. Stop. Don't say anything. I'll give you some vials if you don't inform on me. They'll help. You won't fall sick, do you get that? What kind of vials? A special kind. Vaccines. I'm going to make a few hundred and give them to Isidore's apprentices to distribute to the people so that no one gets ill. If the termitary is reopened, they'll deliver them to the kin. If it isn't, they'll give it to the people. To everyone. So that there's enough for all. Don't be afraid, I'm not going to inform on you. You suffer enough as it is. Yes, that's enough suffering for you. They don't go in the drug category? Black vaccine, they don't stack. Oh, let's get rid of this one then, because it sucks. Getting a lot of rewards today, aren't I? I could have gotten rid of that one, I guess. A morphine is not amazing, but... That's just a bad ratio. I feel like I shouldn't even bother with that one. But that one's good. That one's a really good one. black vaccines. An early sample of the organic vaccine, a makeshift prophylactic drug based on a dead culture of the sand plague, allegedly restores one's immunity over the course of several hours. Ooh. Oh, I keep forgetting about your theme song. I like the theme song you have in your house. It's only in this one building, though. So I mostly got it during the Bachelor campaign.
I'm on my last legs. I can't take it anymore.
I'll let you go. Sometimes you say horrible things and sound dishonest, but I can see the kindness radiating from your eyes. But be warned, you rat me out, and you'll regret it. Stock, I'm not an informer. How could you think something like that of me? I, myself, who's yet to do anything except good and kindly things to people, and being hunted and scrutinized inside out, like some epitome of evil. Blah, blur. Am I over the blur? Nope, not quite. Let me go, disease. Hey, repairman dude. Simon may still be alive, even though my heart tells me that this is no real life. Even if this is what the cruel-hearted bachelor would likely call it. This is not a life for me, for there is no longer warmth in it. Shall I surrender the two cynics to the Canes, then? No. Do not surrender the bachelor. That's gonna get us in trouble. That's it, basically, huh? That's probably the end of the day. We're off to Katerina Saburov. That almost worked. I'm back.
Nothing threatens your daughter. Everyone will die, but you will remain.
What? Whose voice was that? Was that your voice? You've never spoken like that before. Did you run out of morphine? Oh, the pressure. If only you knew how hard it is for me. I've been to Ava, Mother. And... she's affectionate, kind, and defenseless. Have you managed to convince her? I did, though it wasn't easy. She has accepted our fate. Face, not faith, not fate. Whoops. Also, by the way, time is goddamn elusive in this game. Look at her pose. I'm a bird. It's not 10 o'clock, sorry. It's 8 o'clock already. Shit. It was 12 o'clock when I was up in the infected district earlier. It's amazing how quickly time can be lost if you... I'm used to just running in straight lines, I guess, too, and being more productive with my schedule. Today didn't go very well, schedule-wise. I lost a lot of time to searching for the Haruspecs, and then I had to go all the way from the infected district to Ava's house, then all the way from there to the park, and then all the way from the park to here. That's a lot of long stretches of walking where I was also meandering to pick up things, and a lot of time spent searching for the Ripper, and that was 8 hours of in-game time apparently. Damn. And now I need to go to sleep, so by the time I wake up after my 4 hours of sleep to heal up, it's pretty much gonna be day 4 when I start my looting for the day, let alone anything that follows.
What?
Maybe I won't even do a looting phase. Maybe I don't really need to. I've got my food and everything. Maybe I'll just go to sleep for 4 hours, then ask these people for tomorrow's quests right away, and see if I can get them. That would make some sense. That would make some sense. And I dumped these in here because I didn't know if she was going to give me an inventory, a reward besides money. So my usual system is to throw all my sleeping stuff in my chest where I sleep, so it doesn't take up inventory space, and then the black vaccines and the schmouter and the extract are all in here just because they're unique things that take up extra slots. And we don't want that fogging things up, do we? Do we? Let's do something nice for future me for once. Let's just be nice. Wouldn't it be nice if we were nice? The problem with the other things that aren't the problem is I've got a ratio I've got set up for this stuff. So I never want to use the other ones because I've kind of got a setup for this one where I don't I know, like, oh, take 3 and sleep for 4 hours. So all the more powerful ones, I'm like, I don't know what the ratios are like or how long to sleep for. Let's see. We'll take one of these and then one of these. And then one of these. Oh, that wasn't as effective. Still, now the infection is nice and low. I'm about to die from that, but now I can sleep. Oh, right after I eat something. Do I have crackers? Let's get rid of those ones. That's a stack I can just burn through, so it's out of there. Never the nuts, though. Never accidentally take the nuts. The smallest stack right now is the fish. There we go. 2 stacks gone. And I've got 8 nuts, it looks like. For trading purposes. That's almost a schmouter right there, I think. A new day has come. They are practicing a new thingy at the theater and shit.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
How's this meter looking? Infection's a little bit higher. Exhaustion 0, health is max, immunity is standard, reputation is basically full, hunger is down. This is about as good as those meters could get, yeah. I am in tip-top shape. I should probably just start the next episode by walking straight to those people and asking them if they have a quest for me already. Let's see. Alexander's waiting. Are you a saint or a thief? Epidemic alert. To address the townspeople. Attention to all citizens. Following the outbreak of a lethal disease, commonly known as sand plague, sand pest, and sand dirt, the town authorities hereby declare state of emergency. The disease is extremely contagious. Whoa. There isn't normally a trail, is there? Let's test it. Waiting for the trail to go away. Think it's gone now? Is the trail gone? Was I imagining it? I don't know. It's subtle enough that it's hard to tell because the text doesn't move that fast. But I thought that the like post-disease trail was happening. Huh. The disease is extremely contagious. There is still ongoing research as to how the disease is transmitted, but cases of contact and droplet infection have been confirmed. There are currently no vaccine solutions in the town, and none are to be expected before the regular train arrives. Please be extra careful. The townspeople are forbidden to leave their homes unless under special instruction. Remember, the possibility of infection is much lower for those who stay indoors. The citizens are advised to sterilize their household wares, boil their clothing, and exterminate as many vermin as possible. Do not panic. Medics and couriers and executors will take care of mail delivery, and as well as the distribution of drinking water, provisions, and medicine. Requests should be written down and slid under the door for couriers to collect. This address was composed on the instructions of Bachelor Dankovsky and ratified by the State of Emergency Town Governor Alexander Sabarov. It is compulsory to follow every advice herein. I guess today we're going to be seeing a lot of those people that are presumably keeping safe from the plague and putting the slip under the door and everything. Although every single district becomes infected, so they're kind of screwed regardless, aren't they? The annotation for patrolmen, couriers, executors, and sanitary personnel. In order to prevent panic, this annotation is classified and its contents should be, under no circumstances, disclosed to the civilian population. The disease is incurable. There is no vaccine, neither here nor in the capital. However, there are a few positive facts. The probability of contracting the disease is significantly lower for someone who has taken immune system stimulants. As of now, we believe A pills and B pills, yellow and blue colored pills, respectively, provide the best protective effect. Excessive doses of these medicaments may be detrimental to one's health. Additional protection is afforded by synthetic clothing. Woolen garments are strictly off limits, parasites. The clothing should be changed as often as possible. Important. The disease develops sporadically. At its initial stages, it does not progress in any significant way, especially if antibiotics are taken. However, if the contact with the infection reoccurs, the development of the disease becomes extremely rapid. 4. The disease is not transmitted by means of droplet infection. As of now, we've yet to find out how it is contracted. Preliminary tests suggest that the disease is not contagious at early stages. Therefore, there is no need to isolate the sick person immediately after the appearance of the symptoms. APP, the executors. In consideration of your particular line of work, we believe that you will not be able to avoid infection. If you have contracted the disease, do not give in to despair. It would have happened sooner or later anyway. Try your best to conserve the infection at its initial stage. Take antibiotic medicine. Consider using the schmauters. They are extremely dangerous, but they help curb the infection. I know why they call me a thief. That's how they name anyone who's hiding from the law. This is our worst enemy, the law. As merciless, cruel, and unrighteous as it is, the law thinks nothing of whatever falls between the arms of its scale. The law does not believe in anything that falls in between black and white. The law is impossible to appease. Its motion is heavy and devastating. For the time being, you've escaped its all-seeing eye. You were thinking, perhaps, that it won't find you here? That's how it was for a long time. As of today, however, everything has changed. Were my traces uncovered? Is my miraculous power not enough to hide itself? These are supposed to be our twin, right? Huh. They're saying the law has found us? But nothing's happened to me. Are they talking about the other version of me? Or am I gonna get thrown out soon? Because I'm the other Clara, the Clara I wasn't playing as, got thrown out. So I'm curious about that. But I've never met this other Clara, so I still can't tell for sure whether or not they exist, or if I'm just like split personality or some other issue there where I just imagine another Clara and I actually am doing a bunch of stuff. Except how the hell am I keeping that busy?